Dr. Mula, what is a food allergy?
Food allergies are usually related to a hypersensitive reaction to parts or components of food. Sometimes it is a particular protein in the food, and so what happens is our body recognizes as foreign, and suddenly we mount a big reaction.
How can we protect ourselves from developing such a peanut allergy? Is there a way?
There are mechanisms of hyposensitizing people. There have been in the past relatively stable immunotherapy where serums that are extracted from the offending agents are injected subcutaneously or intradermally from time to time, sometimes on a weekly basis, otherwise whenever the patient is symptomatic. However, in terms of the latest research from the World Allergy Organization and reports coming in from the United Kingdom, children may actually not require an injection or intradermal or subcutaneous injection to hyposensitize them. What they have done is that they have introduced people at a younger age to smaller ground peanuts, most probably pulverized peanut substance to get them to react in small amounts. So it's almost like a homeopathic dose that you have to give, but this helps build up the immunity, and then the body doesn't recognize it as a foreign protein that it has to react towards.
Now, what is the difference between a food intolerance and a food allergy?
Well, a food intolerance is less of an issue with patients because they do not present acutely. And that is, for example, when a person has an intolerance to a food that would cause them perhaps to have a diarrhea or vomiting, as in gluten allergies, where people will have celiac disease. They will not present acutely with an anaphylactic type of reaction, and therefore those are intolerances. Similarly, people who have lactose intolerance to milk products, they may not be able to digest it properly, so they may have bloating and discomfort. But at the same time, they are not prone to anaphylactic, life-threatening situations. However, people with an allergy are mounting a vicious reaction towards the offending antigen, which is the protein or the food substance, like in shellfish or in peanut allergies. At that point, the body is mobilizing all its capacity to fight off a foreign protein or a foreign substance. And in that regard, you do have a significant histamine reaction, and therefore it is important that you consider this as a very urgent situation, and under those circumstances then you are supposed to make sure that the patient has on hand something that would be effective immediately, such as the epinephrine injection.
Know what foods or other factors trigger a reaction and avoid them. When eating out or in a restaurant, tell your server about your allergy and ask specific questions about the food to be served. Even if a dish does not contain the food you are allergic to, it still might have been in contact with it through utensils or cooking pans. If in doubt, don't eat it.